Hi there, this is Dorian Skioka from www.genkistamper.com. And I want to welcome you today. I'm going to do something a little different today. Instead of a regular tutorial that I usually plan out, and I know exactly what I'm going to do and what I'm going to say, I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to make a project completely on the fly with you today. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using. I have the spring catalog here from Stampin' Up! And has lots of fun stuff in it. But I want to show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to be using this artisan embellishment kit today for my project. And so I ordered this, and it came with all of this fun stuff. I got some doilies. I have some pretty lacy lace. I have some other lace that's really pretty and some ribbon. It came with a variety of buttons and doodads, as well as some little love tickets, and then these flowers. And one other thing that it came with that probably people aren't expecting to get used, I guess the manufacturer is probably not expecting to be used, was this piece of very thick cardboard, and it actually came as one large piece, and then I cut it in half. And when I cut it in half, well, when I first saw it, I thought, wow, that's really thick, and it's just as thick as chipboard, if not thicker. And I thought, surely I can do something with that. I just hate throwing things out, especially something that I think I can turn into something pretty. So I decided I could take this and I could make a little mini album with it. Now, this is really easy to make a little scrapbook with. I'm going to do something a little different today. I'm going to take some cards. These are cards that my husband has given me over the years. This year we're having our 10th anniversary, and so I've got a bunch of cards over here from the years that I've saved from him for birthdays and Valentine's Day and Christmas and whatnot. And I'm actually going to sandwich them between these boards. I know that looks a little funky, but I thought it would be really cute. So I'm going to sandwich them between these boards, and I'm going to use some O-rings to hold them all together. And so what I want to do right now is decorate the front and the back covers. So let me show you what I have going on in my mind. So this is the template that I drew when I was thinking about using all the items from the Artisan Embellishment Kit. And this will be the front of the card, the inside of the front, the back, and then the inside back. And I have some Designer Series paper scraps. This is my favorite Designer Series paper that I've ever had from Stampin' Up! And I'm going to pick one and make that the front cover. Okay, so I'm back, and I cut out some paper, and I'm ready to slap it on to these cardboard pieces and see what happens. So I'm going to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I've never made this kind of mini album. I just think, why the heck not? Why can't I do it? And I just really believe that sometimes you just got to slap things on and just let them be as they are, and it'll be fun. That I'm going to take this piece, I think, and I'm going to place it on the side, make it kind of like make it look more like a book edge. Alright, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut a scallopy edge out of it. Oh, it's locked. See? Ta-da! It can be brilliant, I know. So I'm going to take that. Has a little guide on the bottom that you use to line up the edge of the scallop with the guide. And then, see, it just cuts it out. Really nice. Perfect. So now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm putting this paper on the back. so far, so good. I'm liking how that looks. I'm thinking for this inside piece, instead of having it go up and down, I'm going to have a bottom piece. I'm going to have it kind of grounded on the inside. So I like that. I kind of want another color here too. So I think what I'm going to do is just grab a scrap here. Okay, and let's see here. So here's that. And I'm going to put that at the bottom. Ooh, pretty. Take that on. I think I need to move a little faster if I'm going to make this under 30 minutes. It's all the talking. I get distracted by all the talking. Quiet down, would you? Okay. So this is the inside, and I was going to have that lace go up and down originally. I don't know. I just don't know. All right. Pretty. That is really neat. I like that. Pretty. Okay. So I've got that done so far. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slap down these little doilies, and I think this one's going to go on the front. Maybe down there. A little bit farther down than I thought at first. And then the other side, I'm going to put that one, oh, I think I'll do it smack dab in the middle. I'm going to do this one first, and I'm going to just tape it. Just tape it. It's just paper. It will be okay. And the thing is about this kit is it was so pretty. I had to have it. It was so pretty. But I didn't know what to do with it. I knew I had to have it. I didn't know if I wanted to make cards or if I wanted to put it in a scrapbook. I had no idea. So I'm glad this idea just kind of came to me. So I was sitting around thinking about what to do with it. And I wanted to do something that I was going to keep, because usually when I make things I give them away, so I want to make something that was going to stay with me, and I'm glad that I found this. Now I'm going to use some of these little flowers on the front, and I believe in odd numbers, so there's something about odd numbers that is more interesting to the eye than even numbers. Trust me, it's the truth. I learned it in art class. And so I'm going to put those together in a bunch of 3, because 3 is an odd number. So I think I'm going to hot glue that to the front with some buttons. Again, I believe in odd numbers. So I'm going to have a group of 3 to draw the eye to it, and got a lot of fun buttons here, like that big one right there. That's pretty cute. Okay, and then maybe oops, upside down. Couple up here. I know that's not 3, but look, 1, 2, 3. See, makes 3. Maybe like that. There we go. I'm gonna open you up a little bit. Ta-da! Okay, so I got my hot glue gun out, and it is warmed up and dripping all over the place. Awesome. And I realized that I had forgotten to put on the little love tickets, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere those first, I think. There we go. There's the front cover. I think it's looking pretty cute. There is the inside. I'm going to be doing that next, and I know this is probably going to be kind of tricky because I have all this dimensional stuff on the front, and so when I pop it over, it might be a little bit tricky to do that. Oh, actually it sets up quite nice. So this is what I had in mind when I first started planning it. I'm going to add the rest of the flowers, so I think I will go ahead and put them like I like them. Again, a group of 3 because odd numbers rock and roll. They really do, people. I'm not making that up. I'll put that there. And then, let's see here. We've got 3 more buttons to put on. So I think I will do that as well. And then I also have 2 more tickets, and this time I think I'm going to cut them apart. Doop. And place them something like that. And also I wanted to incorporate this thing, so let me see, that's kind of big. Maybe, ooh, that would have been cute underneath that. Oh, maybe I can get that to work. Oh, I think it'll work. And then I will glue that there, glue here, glue, glue, button, button. Who's got the button? Cute, cute, cute. Okay, something like that. All right, so there we go. There is the back. There is the front. Now I'm going to, oh, I got a lot of gluey stuff here. I'm going to clean this off real quick. And then I'm going to take the back covers and start putting them together. So that's the front. I'm going to set that aside a little bit for right now. And I'm going to get the back sheet out. This is going to be the inside. And then this will be the outside. And I've decided that I'm not going to worry too much about the back, because it is, after all, the back. Not something I'm going to pay a lot of attention to, but I'm going to try to make it as nice as I can. Ooh, that might be pretty. If I can get something like that going on, just tie it to the top. No, maybe I'll just tie it right here. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna square knot it. A little tight so it doesn't come off. There we go. And then just cut off the ends. Like that. No. Oh, got twisted. That's okay. Gives it character. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start putting it together. You know what I realized is that the back, there we go, is going to be like that there. Okay. So now I need to punch some holes. So what I'm going to do is use my handy dandy crocodile, which can punch through just about everything, it seems like. And then I'm going to put some O-rings in and put some ribbon around the O-rings. That's going to be pretty thick, isn't it, with the flowers on the inside? That's okay. And then we'll see what happens. So I want to mark this. Let's see. This is 6 inches tall, and I want to make sure that all of my holes are in the same spot. So I think what I will do is mark here on my paper. Let's see here. That's 1, there's 6, and then each of these marks is 1/4 inch, so that's half. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I think, so there's my middle point. So I want to have one hole here, and I want to have one hole here. So next I'm going to take my crocodile, and I'm going to make sure that I'm using the large hole punch right there, and I want to have it go in about a 1/2 inch or so. So what I need to do is make sure that this right here, this little piece, is lined up as far as I want it to go in, and that's about a 1/2 inch right there. I'm going to tighten it up. So got that ready. Next I'm going to take my paper, and I'm just going to mark lightly. Let's see here. Line that up. I'm just going to mark lightly on the end. Okay, got one punch in. I love that. Punched right through it. It was like butter. Butter, I tell you. And now I'm ready for the other one. The only thing I don't like about the crocodile is that sometimes whatever you punch in there gets stuck, and you gotta pull it out with some scissors. That's the only drawback to the crocodile. Otherwise, it's fantastic. Okay, get all that stuff in there. And punch. And hold out. There. It went through everything. It even went through the lace. See that? Isn't that cool? That's coolest. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing on the back side. Now I'm going to go find my O-rings. That goes on the inside. And then I'm going to start putting things in there. I've got my cards over here, things that my husband had made for me. And I'm ready to punch those as well. I'm going to punch them on the side so that I can flip through here and actually look at the things that he wrote to me. And I'm going to put it all together. Yay! How exciting. Okay, so I have a card here that my husband gave me a while ago. Let's see. I'll tell you how long it's been. Oh, look how much he wrote there. Yeah, it's been forever ago. This must have been one of the first cards he gave me, because one of the more recent ones, let's take a look. I think this was my most recent one. Yeah, that's it. That's all I get. Dear Dory, I love you. Yeah, so this obviously came from a while ago. So what I did is I took my card and I just put it against my little ruler here that I made, and I made some little marks. So I'm going to use one at a time. I'm going to punch it first. Now I'm going to use these holes to guide all of the other cards that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to put them in order from biggest to smallest right now, and then I can go back and figure out which was first and last. And it's actually not too hard for me because, like I said, all the cards that my husband used to give me had a lot of writing in it, and the ones he gives me now are more like, you're so sweet, love you, and that's about it. So, okay, so I got those. I'm going to take this, use it as my guide, get them all straight and lined up there. Okay, got it in there, got it all lined up. I can see the hole through the hole punch there. Oops, got offline. There we go. And punch. Now I got a lot of gunk in there. I'm going to pull it all out because I really want to see those holes. Okay, get lined up again. That hole, the holes lined up that I just did. So that's nice and lined up. And I'm going to take this one aside. And I can see the hole in there that I punched before, and punch again. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue to do this until I get all of those cards punched. All right, so I have everything all punched, including these little weird doodads that my husband's given me. A little Christmas card. One time for my birthday, he gave me $200 because he doesn't buy presents. So he made $200 of Koichi money. And it says right here, strange Japanese. Because he is. He's a strange little Japanese guy. He's cute though. Most of the time. When he's not annoying me, he's cute. Aw, I love him. Most of the time. Okay. Enough about my weird husband. Let's start putting all this stuff together. So, I've got all my cards here. I'm realizing that my O-rings may not be big enough. I may need to go get some bigger O-rings, but I'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. Because that's what this tutorial, this lesson is all about. Just seeing what happens, right? Okay, so I'm going to open those up. Put them on. And then see how many cards I can get stuffed on there. And I'm not going to worry about the order right now. I'm just going to start putting them on. And then if I really want to later, I can start figuring out which went first and second and yada yada yada. Okay, I think I'm about reached my limit here. It's already getting stuffed. So I know though, when I close the O-ring, that I'll have all this extra room over here. So I'm not too worried. I want to try to see how much I can get on there. Maybe I can get them all in. Oh, I've only got one more. And then I got these two little things. I'm going to do it. I can do it. Come on, baby. Get on there. There we go. This little Christmas card taggy thing. That's actually probably going to do something weird, but that's okay. All right, so now I have that. This one over here. So inside, this is, no, that's the outside. This is the inside. Right here. Okay, it's almost coming together. The one little thing. Okay, now I pull these. There we go. Close that. Close that one. And voila. There, we did it. I did it. I did it. Yay. So I have my little card booklet all done, all finished. And yeah, it's big and it's poofy and it's clunky. And I kind of sort of love it. So that's really neat. Now, if I really want to, I can take some lace or some ribbon, and well, I'll just show you. I can take a little bit of ribbon. Well, take a lot of little bits of ribbon, and then take them and tie them like so, and just knot them on the O-rings. And then have something pretty and messy and fun. That's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this, making this with me. Thanks for sticking around. If you've stuck around to the very end, thank you so much. Some other things you can do with this idea is to put Christmas cards together. So I think maybe next time I make one of these, I will do that with Christmas cards. But I think this is really cool. I'm really excited about keeping this, and I've had these cards forever. I just had them in a drawer somewhere, and now I will still have them in a drawer, but they will be held together in a really pretty way. So I can't wait to show my husband. I think he'll actually be surprised that I still have these cards. But I hope that he will appreciate the effort that went into making them bound together in a nice, neat way. So anyways, thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to come by my website, www.genkistimper.com, where I have classes and tutorials and my blog and other fun stuff. So come by, give me a shout, say hi, introduce yourself, and tell me what you thought of today's tutorial. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.